Well, good morning guys, gals. It's been a while since I've done a vid, to be honest with you. Life goes on and all that shit. YouTube banking adverts on me channel. Apparently you don't get no say in it now. They don't pay me, they just bang the bloody adverts on, but hey ho. Anyway, I'm doing this vid. I've had a few people ask me to do a direct comparison between my Zh2 here and my Z1000. So these are just my personal thoughts on it, and just a direct comparison, I suppose. Looks first. The Zh2, ugly duckling. When it comes out the crate, ugly duckling. The Gen 4 Z1000 wins it hands down on looks. Saying that, now this has been extensively modified, plenty of carbon bits and pieces on. That fucking big cannon's gone. Lot better, and they grow on you, and it looks better in the flesh. So of course looks are always a subjective thing, so you make your own mind up, don't you? But yeah, as looks go, the Z1000 real pretty bike, the Gen 4. So yeah, that wins hands down. Handling, Z1000 again. Upgrade that rear shock on the Z1000, tweak it, and it's a sweet handling bike. And of course it's considerably lighter than the Zh2. My Z1000 used to really fly around the corners. This one, you know, a lot more input into it really, but it's a lot more stable. Them long sweepers, yeah, it's great. So again, handling, the Z1000 beats it hands down. Brakes, the brakes on this are very good, and I would say the brakes on this beat the Z1000. They are they're good. They're not the top of the range Brembos, but they're probably one or two down. But I put steel hoses on and refreshed the brake fluid, and yeah, they're good. Rear brake, well, rear brake's pretty shitty on all bikes, aren't they, to be honest with you. I only really use it, squat the bike down a bit and, you know, feather it into a corner, but yeah, rear brakes, what can you say? This bike, what it is all about, of course, is the engine. I mean, it's that motor, that just is a world apart from the Z1000. I mean, my Z1000 out the crate was, I think it's around 140 brake at the crank. This one ECU chipped, and it's a mild tune on this one. I kept the rev limit the same. With these superchargers, the more you lift the limit, the more power you'll squeeze. But you're getting into cooler territory. So this one is 240, so this is 100 brake horsepower more at the crank. It's 215 at the wheel, just over. Yeah, it's night and day. When I took a test ride on this, I thought 8,000 and wound it on. I thought, fucking hell, this thing pulls. And it's out the crate, it's really restricted top end. The ECU is really restricted, so the power just tails off abruptly. Once your ECU tune it, get all the restrictions lifted, get the fueling right, fucking hell, sky's the limit. This one in third gear, you wind it on in third gear and that wheel comes straight up. It's that good, and it's a heavy beast as well, and that's with the traction control, the wheelie control on. So engine wise, brilliant. Smooth as well. No, the fueling on it, especially since I've had it tuned, is spot on. There's no stuttering of that. Yeah, it's great. You could leave it in road mode. You're still full power in road mode, and it keeps the front wheel down a bit better. I have noticed when you're in second, coming out of roundabouts, if you get a bit enthusiastic, that little traction control light's flicking away like there's no tomorrow. But yeah, it's all about the motor, isn't it, let's be honest. Yeah, it's brilliant. Can't Can't speak enough about that motor. All I can say is anybody who's iffing and butting, just test ride one. It was the test ride that got me. I just booked a test ride, took it down the D road, the A500, and just nailed it, and fucking hell. I thought, yeah, I like this. So yeah, engine, brilliant. Service costs, this will cost you more than your Z1000 to service, definitely. I don't fucking know really why. It's still a basic inline 4 with a supercharger thrown on. But the Steelers, you know what the Steelers are like, they rip the fuck out of you. I do it all myself. I'll even do when it's time to come do the camp time, the timing. I'll do that myself. The gaps, the fucking valves, I'll do that myself. It's no problem. Check the float and the supercharger, that's no problem. The only thing is getting a manual off the Steelers will cost you around about 300 quid, but I think there's a couple of PDFs out there now with the values. So yeah, I'm running at the moment with me Scorpion, and for anybody who's interested, the ZX10R headers, the titanium headers of the Scorpion will go straight on. All you need to do is make a little bracket. I think I've alluded to that before in the other videos. Rear shock, you want to get rid of the rear shock as soon as you can. I stuck this one off an SX, the H2 SX. Go straight on, you just have to turn it around 360 degrees, and then I just mounted the preload the reservoir there. Well, the adjuster there, it's not a reservoir. So you can adjust the preload easily. This one's got iron low speed, compression, rebound, fucking lot. I just set it at me, and I'm no fucking racer, so yeah, it's a lot better. The front forks are very good. I mean, I've no problems with the front forks at all. But there again, I don't track day or nothing. You'd soon find your limits. I think if you took her on the track, you'd be brilliant down the straights, but I think you'd be grinding out round the corners. So yeah, the comparison, it's like, you know, the ZH2 is a good one up from the Z1000. If you're gonna upgrade, if you want more power, and there's way too much power, let's be honest. But people come up and they say to you, fuck me, you can't use that power. I'll say, fuck me, you can. In a straight line, you just fucking nail it. And there isn't much going to keep up with you. So, and that's what it's all about, this bike. It's a point and shoot. Z1000 was a sweet handling bike. This is more of a point and shoot. Get your rocks off on the acceleration. And modifications, you know. Fucking hell, you could get 240 bhp out at the back wheel if you were to push your rev limiter. But then you're risking it, I suppose, if you're doing long runs. When I had this tuned, I had it tuned slightly rich at the top end, so it's not going to blow or nothing, and it doesn't need an intercooler. That Scorpion exhaust as well, I know, yeah, I've got the fucking baffle with decibel killer in at the moment. It's really nice and loud, and it does burble. So yeah. Oh, MPG. Yeah, there's always a button, there's always a caveat, as they say. Me Z1000 used to do about 45 to the gallon. You don't get something for nothing, do you, on power? This the horsepower on this at 240, and you're looking at about 37 to the gallon knocking round town, and you can bring that considerably down if you're nailing it all the time, using the supercharger. But yeah, so economy 30, 36, 37 to the gallon. It's about the same as that fucking car of mine. So yeah, you don't buy one of these for economy of mind. You know, if you want economy, get yourself a fucking Triumph or something. I don't know, it's fucking scooty. So yeah, economy, not too bad. It could be worse, I suppose, he says. Yeah, and that's about it really. Great bike, really good manners in town. You know, you think, fucking hell, all that power when it goes as fast as that throttle opening. It's great in town, silky smooth. That is a good thing, silky smooth. Oh yeah, this has got comes a standard quick shift and blipper, works brill. Since I had it tuned, the blipper is a bit more jerky. I think that is a common thing with the Woolwich tune. It's no biggie, still works well. And when you're nailing it, it's smooth as silk going through the box, so quick shifter's brill on it. Yeah, I think that's about it. Hope you're all having a good start to the biking season. She's done 10,000 miles now. Trouble free, absolutely nothing gone wrong with it at all. Dead reliable, never let me down. Like I said, I do all the own servicing myself, so she's had, at 10,000 miles, she's had 3 oil changes, quality synthetic oil, and a standard Kawasaki oil filter. I've got the Sprint air filter in, which is great. You don't have to fucking replace it. I took it out the other day to just clean it out and blow it out. It's dead easy. Do a fucking dead easy, you know, the old Z1000 again. In comparison, you have to take the fucking tank off, take the box off, take the air box lid off and that. This, you just take this cover out, 2 screws, and it slots out. It's in a cassette. Dead easy to clean. So yeah, brilliant. I'm on my second set of tyres on me now. Yeah, Rossi 4s at the moment, good enough for me, good in the wet. The Rossi 4s I don't think as hard wearing as the Rossi 3s, but the Rossi 3s I've had a bit of a wobble now and then sometimes, these not, so I presume they one up. So yeah, it's reasonably good on tyres, I suppose, unless you're nailing it, and then that back one will burn through, especially if you put a sticky rubber on. She had 1 MOT now. Next MOT, because I put this integrated light on, I'm have to have a word with the MOT tester to see if he's going to be a bit lenient with me. But that's not till the end of the year, so looking forward to the biking season. I've done a few runs already. That fucking hell, you leave it in 4th gear, you just leave it in 4th gear on the A road, leave it in 4th gear, wind it on, let it off, and it just swoops around. And then obviously when you get into the B roads, it gets a bit more demanding because of the weight. Saying that on the weight, this has been considerably reduced with that titanium exhaust and the Scorpion can. There was at least £25 saving there, at least. Lithium battery, £6 saving. Lithium battery on its own, £6. All the carbon bits, so we're probably looking at around a £35 plus saving on weight, which is, you know, it's a good saving. No pillion on now. Got the cover on, so I don't take pillion anymore. Yeah, looking forward to the season. Anyway guys, you all ride safe, and I'll try and post a few more vids up. I've been getting a bit complacent really, so catch you again.